All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Well, it's not really anymore for us. The only tradition that stayed is the rabbit as food. If it would not have been for COVID last year, I would have been in Copenhagen again for Easter. There is a man's voice, Pog. Hello, Chappie. Good evening, everybody. Time once again, Woof's Angels F1 team. And I got kind of upset the other day because I put in a blinder of a lap, and I thought it was good enough to get to Q2, and we didn't even get out of Q1. So here we are, race time. As you can see, pretty dry, pretty overcast though. And yeah, we are starting in, I believe, P18. I want to say. Here's our rivalry with Antonio Giovinazzi. You can see we are only a point ahead with 2 races remaining in this rivalry. So really tight. We're trying to stay ahead. We got a Warren MGUH going in. Everything else is pretty much okay. Gearbox okay. So should be an interesting race. As you can see, we're trying to tight. Yes, feels kinky, man. Jesus Christ, it is a tight rivalry. Yeah, it's tight in the constructors as well. We're really, honestly, we're trying to finish about 8th in this season. I think that's where we need to kind of target ourselves. And we're sitting 7th right now, just a single point ahead of Aston Martin. I don't expect to be competitive with Aston Martin, but I do expect us to beat Alfa Romeo. I mean, that's the goal. So, and definitely Williams and Haas, obviously. So we are 3 points ahead of the Alfa Romeo. Only a point ahead of Aston Martin on the right. On the left, you can see I've scored the points. Teammate hasn't scored the points. He's down in P20 in the championship. We are just ahead of Lance Stroll. That's definitely got to change. And 4-time Formula One world champion Sebastian Vettel as well. The 2007 Formula One world champion Kimi Raikkonen scoring the only point for Alfa Romeo. So have you ever played that game? I think it's called Motorsport Manager. It's basically like Football Manager, just for fun. Everyone recommends it to me, but I haven't played it. Everyone recommends it, but I haven't played it. And eventually I will. I think I will. I think I'll pick it up. So, let's go to the race. Paul Ricard is the track French Grand Prix. And we are starting P18. Our rival is P17. He's directly in front of us as well. So, I want to play it. I heard it's good. I have heard it's good.
Welcome.
I just have a feeling I would be absolute ass
the
at it.
world famous Tour de France. But we're not talking 2 wheels today, we're talking 4, in a country widely thought of as giving birth to the art of motor racing back in the late 1800s. We've come a long way since then, and you're about to find out how far. It's time for the French Grand Prix. Mastering a lap of Paul Ricard means getting to know 15 corners, 6 left.
Yeah,
and
it's
9
really
right,
kind of a flowy track. There was a streamer I used to watch back in the day who played it. I am not a motorsport guy, but even I thought it looked fun. Dude, you want to know something about Football Manager though?
And watch out for the drivers running onto the
it's my most played game on Steam. I have like
and highly abrasive.
I think in 2012 edition of Football Manager, I have like 2,400 hours. If you combine all the Football Managers across 10 years, I have like 5,500 hours of gameplay in that. Like it's just insane how much I used to play Football Manager. Not gonna lie, I probably should look up what the streamer is up to, but he switched up his content at some point, and I kind of gave up.
Fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday.
You mean kind of like how a lot of people did with me in CS? Gasly's P2? Pierre Gasly's P2?
Sainz.
How is Vettel third?
Penalty. Lance Stroll and Raikkonen.
How is Raikkonen sixth?
Alonso. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid.
How is Kimi Raikkonen sixth?
Tsunoda and Lewis Hamilton. Verstappen, Ocon. They've taken
what happened to this grid?
Valtteri Bottas and Norris.
What has happened to the grid?
Perez, Antonio Giovinazzi and the Golden Girl. Latifi, Mazepin, Islet and Mick Schumacher.
So many people switch to
And with
Valorant.
lights out, just moments
Sage.
away,
I tried the
it's
game. It
time
is
to go
fun, but
down
it's
to
not
the
my
track.
jam overall. I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of it. So many people switch to Valorant. I didn't mean that. I meant like
points finish last race. Let's aim to keep the
I used to
momentum
cast
going.
CS. Right. I announced I'm taking a little bit of time off from CS because I gotta kind of refine my passion for it. I'm working on learning the stock market so I can like become more financially independent and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to actually work on myself because it was for the longest time just me casting CS until 1, 2 in the morning, waking up at 4:30, going to work, coming home, casting it till midnight, 12:30 in the morning, waking up, going to work, coming home. Like it just takes too much out of your body. And stock market, Pog, if you just want to be lazy, look for a decent ETF and be done. I don't want to be lazy. That's the point. I want to be aggressive. And I want to make enough money that I don't, like, I want to make enough money to the point where I can have a passive income that's large enough that I can replace my main source of income. So I'm actually trying to learn the stock market and not just throw money in an ETF and say I'll come back to it 40 years when I retire. I'm holding stonks and an ETF. Nice. I'm trading. I'm actively trading. So that's the difference. Is I'm generally trying to learn it. I think we go medium soft in this middle sector. I think that's what we do. It's only a 1/10 slower. And I like that a lot more as opposed to probably just medium hard, which is going to be 8 seconds slower, but I think that's probably the better. Unless, no, the softs can't last to the end. There's no way. Unless you do medium, medium. Like this becomes medium. Oh, lag. Holy lag spike, Batman. Well, I learned that active trading is like playing the casino, according to most studies. I have an addictive personality, so I try to stay away from actively trading. But in my country, I got an incentive to hold since I can sell stock tax-free and hold it for longer than if I hold it longer than 6 months. See, that is a nice incentive. Now, I get where you're coming from with the addictive personality and all that. However, I wouldn't say playing stocks is like a casino because there is obviously a strategy and a science to all of it. And I think if you learn that, you can become very successful. I think the big difference is people look at it like it's a casino, but in a casino you do not have risk management, right? A casino, you go to play roulette, you have odds on the table, and those odds never change. And you pick bets based on those odds, right? The stock market, it's more managed risk. You only scale in based on what your risk tolerance is, and you only scale into specific stocks or plays that you do diligence and research on and look like they're going to be successful within the time frame that you set yourself to look for, and then you scale out based on whether or not or how unsuccessful or successful it is. I think it's a lot more about risk management, whereas you don't necessarily have risk management in a casino. It's just there is only chance. So I follow a couple finance podcasts, study people. Most studies they mention say that timing the market is impossible. Yeah, it's impossible to time the market. That's why you scale in and scale out. Most effective way for bets is to find successful business models. Yeah, so that's also why you have what's called a buy zone. Most people, I think what the problem is most people, and obviously I'm not a financial advisor, but I think the problem is most people try to time the market and they try to get to the market, like or a certain security, for example, right at the moment where it would be at its lowest, then they buy it. Whereas you basically should establish a zone with which you're scaling in and buying 20 shares here, next week 20 shares there, next week 20 shares. And then I thought the shares were all based on stupidity, kind of. Shares I bought were all based on stupidity, kind of. Okay. That's a common mistake. So were mine in April and May and June. I lost a lot of money in the market in April, May, and June. My account went from like $600 to like $400. I lost a third of my account. But they paid off so far. I kicked over. Yeah, so that's the thing. You kind of learn how to trade, and you have to be willing to take losses while you're learning. But then you come back and you know, as long as you're willing to learn and you study it, you'll eventually get there, I think. So I like I'm doing okay now. I'm doing quite all right now. And I've learned a lot more now than I knew back in June. So that's the plan at least. So we're going to set 2 strategies, soft or medium, medium, soft, which I really don't want to do. And this one, soft, medium, soft, which I really do want to do. The only problem is there's pretty significant wear on the on all the tires. Like 63 and 66 is quite high for the mediums. They're really not going to have much grip, but this is a race that I usually burn a shit ton of fuel at, so I am going to just stock the car up full, and we'll see how it goes. Any safety car, the only problem with stocking the car full is any safety car, and I'm immediately like going to be fine for fuel for the rest of the race, and I'm going to be over fueled. So but I ran a strategy that had me only on like 90 kilos or something. No, not 90. It was like 98 kilos or something, or 99 kilos. And all I had to do was fuel save, and I couldn't fuel save. I almost ran out of fuel. So, you sick? No, I'm not. I'm just congested. That's all. So, let us go on the formation. I have no idea why I'm lagging, by the way. I'm getting some bad lag spikes. And I just think it's the internet being garbage, because it tends to be garbage. So if you're watching this live, I apologize. If you're watching this on the VOD, you're going to be like, what the hell is he talking about? Because I'm recording this as well. So, but no, I don't do that. No. So.
Okay,
I was going to say, is Jeff going to talk to me?
We need to make sure
What's up, people? He wishes. No.
put some temperature into the tires.
Please, my heart's not great to begin with. I do that kind of shit, it'll just explode, bro. What's up? Yeah, I saw you running a lot of reruns. Yeah, I try to run them while I'm gone. I think it's, first off, EU friendly, and then second off, it just helps promote the content. The first few times I was like, oh, Benacali, and then I realized it was a rerun stage. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be back to those as well. But here's the main thing, right? Here's the main thing. I would no, let's not say that, people. TOS, okay? TOS, please. Here's the main thing. I'm done the racing league. The racing league concluded last night, so I actually probably will be able to stream a lot more often because I'm not bogged down by the racing league 3 nights a week. So the racing league was basically every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it was, woo! I'm going way off. Sorry, that was crazy. I was watching I don't know why I'm getting lag spikes, but I am, and it's bothering me. But yeah, the racing league was like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, every week for like 4 or 5 straight weeks at one point. So I couldn't stream a hell of a lot. But now, the racing league is done. It does not, season 2 isn't until January. I think it's like 74 or 73 days away, something like that. So I can stream every single night. Yeah, what are you guys talking about? God damn it, people. All right, rest of the grid's forming up. Lights are going to go on here. Here we go. All right, it's a half decent getaway. Ah! I was gonna say.
Be careful with the front.
Oh, I've taken minor damage on the front wing. God damn it! I thought I got away with it clean. I didn't get away with it clean. So back again. I definitely didn't get away with it clean that time. I just ram into Giovinazzi in the back and lose my wing. So no, not clean that time. I'm trying to get away clean here. And race starts are always terrible for that. Especially when you decide to dive up the inside. And Ricardo just shunts you like you're not there.
Mind that front wing.
Oh man, he damaged my front wing when he... So right here, he smacked my front wing and damaged my front wing. When he's getting squeezed, like I can't help it. He's getting squeezed, but I got to get around. The play is to dive bomb Giovinazzi to get around him. And we're not around him. And Mazepin's throw. Lovely. And we're losing another position here. But we are... Oh, fuck you off, Antonio. I got off the line clean finally, and then right here, Antonio just comes in on us. So we're gonna rewind it in a danger. No, that's way too dangerous. I thought we would have been fine. We got hit in the back. Ooh, we just broke Antonio, who's trying to go up the inside of Ricardo for 16th. And has he got P16th off Ricardo? Not a good start so far. Not a great start. I'm really overfueled. And that's kind of the main problem, which is why I wanted to run the middle stint on mediums. But plus two, most people are going to be doing soft, medium, medium. Right? Or they're going to be doing soft, soft, medium. So they're going to be on the mediums at the end of the race. I'm trying to get out on the softs at the end of the race so that I have some pace I can try to like reel them in on. You know what I mean? So not the best start. But maybe there's something we can work with here. Ricardo is pretty much stuck behind Giovinazzi. But we got to gain time on him, man. We can't let Giovinazzi just go. So we got to really pedal to the metal. And we have to be careful. Latifi behind us, who is going to be looking for that DRS come 2 laps. If you came here for good gameplay, you came to the wrong place. That's for sure. But we are gaining, it looks like, on Giovinazzi. So looks like through that first sector, we really cut a lot of time down. But then we lost quite a bit of time there. Ricardo's going for the move on the inside. Monka WS, nice. Giovinazzi's doing well to fight off Ricardo, really. But I gotta watch my ERS. I'm already down to 53 on ERS, so. Latifi's only 0.6 behind me as well, so. I gotta really. Sector 1, we reel them in a lot, I know that. But this, that's Sector 2, we lose a lot of time, that's for sure. Oh, man. He's got this, like, I'm not going to beat the McLaren in straight line speed.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead.
That is a stupid dive bomb attempt. That was me being an idiot right there. Which is nothing new. Absolutely nothing new. So much so that we might go for it again, and this time we make it stick. We used a lot of ERS there, and Ricardo's probably going to get a run on us back down to turn 3 here. And then that's when they just blow us away. Why are you smashing into people? Shh. It's a feature, okay? That is a terrible overtake, but we got it done anyway. And he doesn't have ERS, or DRS I should say, but he's got the slipstream. And he is going to make a move. We're going to pinch him. And that is P17 still secure. My biggest problem is I'm fighting a car that's very clearly quicker than me, Daniel Ricciardo, in a freaking McLaren. And that fighting has meant I am not catching up to the Alfa Romeo that I want to catch. And I do not have DRS. I'm going to get eaten up on this straight, bro. Oh, Ricardo's lost his wing. Ricardo pitting. He has lost his wing. It's freaking Canada all over again. Got to keep it on track there. We're trying to get Alcon as well. That would be wonderful. But anyway, what's new, Chappie? Chappie, how's the basketball team doing, by the way? Have they played another game since we last talked? Let me know, man. And Fipo, good late evening to you, sir. Are you doing okay? One question, since I assume you have, we are the table leader for we were the table leader for 1 week. Nice. So are there any female CS teams left in NA? I only know about CLG Red. Then we lost. Oh, that sucks. No, CLG Red is the last women's team in North America. And I don't think Jen is listed on the roster right now on ESCA, so I think there might be a roster change coming soon. We got an away game this week. Oh boy. Oh, do we dive Giovinazzi?
Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Okay, that was a terrible decision. We should win it, but you never know in our league. Mate, you never know in sports. I'm not going to dive bomb Gio. I'm not going to dive bomb Gio. I'm not going to dive bomb Gio. I really need to learn to get him in that corner because I lose so much time here and coming out of here. Let's just hope we keep it up. Yeah. But at the moment we're second, I can't really complain. Yeah, man. You said you guys were going to be fairly competitive this year, so. That's kind of how I felt about, believe it or not, West Ham today, because they played Genk in Europa, and I thought, Genk's a pretty good side, although we might struggle. I thought it was Genk with a K. I thought it was G-E-N-K. It might be G-E-N-T, but I thought it was G-E-N-K. They're a Belgian outlet. Unless it is Ghent. Most people are leaving for Valorant. Emmy almost did, but she's decided to stick with CS. I think Jen's going to go to Valorant. Well, I know Ghent, but according to Google, Genk exists as well. Yeah, we played Genk. I can't get the dive there. And that's fucking lost me so much time. That is such a dumb play. Yeah, we won 3-0. We were only 1-0 up at the half. I thought, tight game. But then when we scored the second, I said we're in a good position. And then obviously we scored the third, and that was it. Ooh, look at that. Giovinazzi just making a move on George Russell here in the Williams. Fair enough. Now we got 2 positions between us and Giovinazzi. Gotta make sure we can get. Oh man, I completely missed the braking zone. Looking at the games ahead for my basketball team, we should win this week's game. Next week's game is against the team that came down from the first league. No idea what to expect there, as they've lost every single game so far. Okay. So based on history, you would think it'd be tough, but based on form, you think you could win it.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I should get Russell. This is going to be P16 here.
The car behind is gaining on you.
Man, Russell, fuck off, man. This is the one thing I hate about the AI, right? Every game we have until December 12th, we have to go into the games with the expectation to win, except for the game in 2 weeks. This is what I hate about the AI in this game. Look at Russell, right? Now, you're supposed to make one move. And that's your fucking move, right? So he moves to the left, right? Clearly, you can see here, he's going to take a jerk to the left. He's going to defend the inside. Then he's going to jerk back to the right. Like, no. Like, you get one fucking move, mate. You get one move. I squeezed him a bit. But we got the
Nice
move.
work. That brings you up a place.
And now...
There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
That is probably Russell getting squeezed, that incident. So, what's the game in 2 weeks? Let me guess, you got the league leaders. The game in 2 weeks, you got the best team in the league right now, I bet. I felt that way. It's funny because you're kind of describing exactly the way I was when the Union had their success. So when the Union had a successful season and they were like top and they were like fighting for the best record in MLS, I was like, yo, we can win this game. This will be a tough game, but we can win that game. We can win this game. We should be able to win 5 of our last 8 games. Like, that was the way it always was, right? So it's funny. You're just going through the same motions I went through last year as a Union fan. Like, I don't have
Yellow
DRS.
flag.
Yellow flag.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead.
Stroll is out. And it's a
Your
safety.
speed
It's a
on Delta
full
is too low
safety
and
car.
will risk a penalty. Slow your
It's a
pace
full
immediately.
safety car. Lance Stroll is out. What happened to Lance Stroll? Is the question. Is this him? This can't be him. Is he not on the replay because he's already out of the session? Yeah. What happened to Lance, man? This is Vettel. I don't know what happened to Lance, bro. Is it terminal damage or is it? No, he's had a mechanical failure, but he can't pull off the side of the road enough. So, in 2 weeks we have the team that came down from the first league. Got you. Okay, we're challenging teams with a shit ton more of a budget than we do. That's exactly like the Union. The Union's budget. I think the Union spends like 8-9 million on payroll. I think we're like 15th or 16th in the MLS in payroll. It's not high. There's other clubs who are spending like 20 to 25 million on payroll, right? Now remember, MLS is a
MFD
league
for a
that's
new strategy option.
capped. Mediums.
Okay,
no, keep
copy
the
that.
current, please. So yeah, MLS the league is capped how much you can spend, but even then, like, we don't spend that much. And we finished with the best record in the league last year. We do not have great sponsors, although one of our sponsors is one of the biggest brands in Germany. What brand? I might know it. Since we are not football. Oh. Bitburger, okay. I think the company I used to work for sponsored a Bundesliga club. I think way back in the day. I can't remember which club though.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
So they're all pitting.
Callum is in the pits.
Everybody's
Callum in the
pitting.
pits.
Giovinazzi, of course, obviously is not pitting. And neither is Charles Leclerc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the companies I work for used to sponsor a Bundesliga club. I want to say they did. Maybe it was like a 2 Bundesliga club, but I can't remember. I cannot remember which club by the life of me. Was it Cologne? No. Maybe it was Cologne. The only thing is in the second flight of European Best was free to watch on YouTube when the games are live. Yo, are you in the Discord chat, B? And if you're not, tweet me then. But like, DM me the link, bro. I am not. Give me a link, bro. You can DM me on Twitter if you want. I'll try to catch games. There's no guarantee I'll catch games, but I'll try to catch games. So Leclerc hasn't pitted, Hamilton hasn't pitted, Bottas hasn't pitted, Giovinazzi hasn't pitted, and who is front? I think it's a Red Bull. I think it's Verstappen is in front. He is not pitted. But we have got ourselves a safety car, a full-blown safety car, thanks to Lance Stroll's blown engine. I'll DM it to you, but you can get the app for it. Yo, I mean, I have the YouTube app. Or you talking about the Leagues app? Oh, man. So we're running ahead of Gasly. Mazepin is P8. This safety car has jumbled everybody up. And I think now, I think I'm going to extend the life of the softs to probably like lap 17. Well, the Leagues app tells you which teams are playing on which day, and then you can just look on YouTube. Ah. I'm going to download that shit right meow. Right meow, bro. Tell me the name of the app. Tell me the name of the app. I'll download it right now. I'm going to the App Store right now. What's the name of the league, bro? I can click on the text you type, I think, and I can copy the message. So just type the name of the app, and I'll copy it and drop it in the App Store right now. Looking for Basketball Champions League. Really? Basketball Champions League? 52 teams, 1 trophy? FIBA app? And then I got livebasketball.tv. All right, hold on. Where's the app? Basketball Champions League, bro. No, don't send me notifications. Oh, this is like all across Europe. This is the Champions League, man. This isn't like the league, right? Okay. Okay. Makes sense. So you're in a continental competition. You're not in a domestic competition. You're in a continental competition. Okay. And what's the club's name? You're saying you lost, but I'm showing only 2 games were played on most of these teams, man. I thought you guys had played 3. Well, you said the game on the 12th of December, so let me roll over to the 12th of December. There's nobody playing on the 12th of December. Commentary is English. Who's playing on the 12th of December? There's nobody playing on the 12th of December. I can also send you a link for the just. Yeah, send me that link. Yeah, send me that link. Legit. My team does not play in the European League. Oh. Why are you making me get the app for the I want to watch the German League, man. Yeah, send me that link. I'll watch. I don't mind that it's in German. I mean, the sport's the same. I did not. That's true. That's true. You're right.
We're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MG.
You're right. You did not make me do anything.
Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue.
You're right.
So keep the temps under control.
Safety car's coming in here.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tires are up to temperature.
Yeah, send me the link for the German League, though. I'll watch, bro.
The timing line. Stay in position until the green flags.
But I don't know how regularly I'll be able to. But if I'm not doing anything on a Saturday morning, bro, I will put it on. So we got to watch Verstappen here when Verstappen decides to go. That was a terrible restart. That was a fucking god-awful restart. He's going to basically go by the time I get to the corner. Like, I'm not even going to have an option, bro. I'm just going to have to hit this corner and go. Like, equally as bad a restart.
Green flag.
But yeah, if you DM me that on Twitter, I'll definitely hit it up on maybe Sundays I'm off or something, right? Because this holiday season I'm not going to be off on Saturdays, so. I don't know if you guys even play on Sunday. I'd imagine, yeah. I'll DM it to you on Twitter with an explanation. One sec. Oh, Gasly's just gonna blow by me like there's nobody's business, bro. I mean, he is quicker. Dude, he qualified P2 for crying out loud, so. I'm just gonna hold on to my, really my my ERS. And the key, I think one of the big keys to remember is the more Mazepin holds up the rest of the field behind me, the better off I'm gonna be.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Mazepin pitting, Schumacher pitting. Well, I mean, so much for that. I got Vettel behind me now. And I got Gasly
You'll be on the mediums.
ahead of me. I'm not going to catch Gasly, which means no DRS. I mean, I say that, but then I catch Gasly, so not enough for DRS though. We're going to be in quite a dogfight, I think, with Joe Benazzi, who's just gotten passed for P4. We are hella quicker in the turns. We're just not quick on the straights, man. Vettel's just eating me up, bro. When is Antonio pitting?
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online.
That's my question. When is Antonio going to come into the pits? Is he coming in the same lap we are? Quick enough than this Alfa Romeo, man. I'm trying to keep my ERS for my push lap, like my in lap, whatever my in lap will be. That's what I'm gonna push. Or ideally, Gio pits this lap.
Gap to car in front is 2.1
And I just
seconds.
push with the ERS. Like, that's the ideal scenario.
Keep the car ahead under pressure. You might make a mistake. The gap is only 2 seconds.
I'm trying to, bro, but I got Vettel just up my ass, man. Vettel just wanting a piece of these cheeks. Verstappen pitting. He's got fastest lap. Gio's still not pitting.
Box, box. We're coming in this lap.
We're boxing this lap. Let's rewind because Vettel kind of sideswiped the car there a bit. He's gonna go to the inside this time. I can't really squeeze him. But I am just not quick enough than that Alfa Romeo. It's just got a little bit more straight line speed. Woo. Alrighty. Vettel's still gonna have another go at our insides. We're boxing this lap, by the way. Like, the tires are too shot, even with the safety car. I think even with the safety car, the tires are too worn, so. Here comes the pit lane. We've used all our deployment. There we go. Giovinazzi's pitting as well, so. Battle of the pit stops. Hey, Ironclad Relic. Okay, I sent you some stuff on Twitter. If you have some more explanations, let me know. If you want some more explanations, let me know. All right, cool. Ironclad Relic. How are you doing, man?
Release, release.
Okay, we're not going to come out ahead of Giovinazzi.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Well, we're on the medium. He's actually gained 2 seconds in the pits. Fuck's sake, man. Tired of work, but good so far. Starting to upgrade my PC now. Nice. I need to buy my new one soon. I need to really buy my new one soon. I'm trying to pay my car off before I do. Like, so that's what's gonna happen. Because I don't owe that much left on the car. I owe 550 left on the car. So I'm trying to get the car paid off. Because I'm like, I owe so little, and I've had the car loan for so long. That would be nice to shed that bill. Got the cooling system down, ready to go. Nice. I'm gonna get a new gaming laptop. I'm going laptop again. But I have a, like I saw, a tray that supposedly helps the cooling like a shit ton, so. Man, Gio is just so much quicker, and I just cannot catch him, and it's all on the straights. And if I want to catch him, I gotta burn. Oh, he's going onto the softs again. That's why. No wonder he's quicker.
We're trailing our teammate
He's on
by
the softs.
13.2 seconds.
So what we're gonna have to do is hope that he doesn't gain too much, or that the softs start to come back to us a bit as the mediums come in and they start to fade. Not make mistakes like that corner. But then also, maybe we can undercut him? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm trying to, we'll see. As well as upgraded hard drives. Now, have you gone with hard drives or SSDs, man? Please tell me you've gone with SSDs, bro. I plan to as well. Nice. I was gonna say, I've had so much unsuccess with hard drives, man. I just wouldn't go with them again. Currently 2 500GB SATA SSDs, 250GB M2. Gonna go 1TB, all that now. Nice. I think the laptop that I
behind
picked
has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Oh, we got the pace, motherfucker. Don't worry about that, Jeff. The Haas's ain't got shit on us, bro. I think the laptop I'm getting has a 3060 in it. I think it has like an 11850 or like the 11700s. It's one of the like new Intel processors. And then it also has it has like 3 terabytes. I think a 3 terabyte SSD. And I think it's 64 gigs of RAM as well. Like, it is a fucking beast of a machine, bro. I'm going to be getting a water-cooled 3080. Nice. From EVGA. Nice. Good shit. You're going to play New World and it's going to nuke it immediately. No, JK. Big JK. Dual water cooling system. And New World will still nuke it. No, JK. Look, my desk is wood. I'm going to knock on that wood. Water-cooled Ryzen 5 5600X and the XC, or the XC3 3080. Nice. I see Giovinazzi up the road, and with it, I see my chances of winning this rivalry. Going with it. I might as well go all out now, especially because most 27-inch monitors nowadays are 1440p and not really 1080p. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I'm excited for the new one, man. It's going to cost a pretty penny, but it's going to be a monster. And it should actually run OBS and CSGO without much struggle. And it should actually run F1 and OBS without much struggle, which that's definitely been the case this season. Like, when I had to stream from AOR, the laptop's been under heavy demand. Streaming now, it's under heavy demand. So
The car ahead is 9.4
But I'm also excited
seconds.
because this monitor I think is 120 hertz, or it's 144, and the new one will be like 240. I know they make like 360 now, but like still, like to upgrade to 240 is going to be amazing. So Giovinazzi just passed our teammate Kalamai in 17th. Who hasn't done a great job of holding him up for us, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna. I'm going the LG 27 GP 850, 165 hertz, 1440p. I don't really need 144 hertz in all honesty. Yeah, I have a feeling you don't play a lot of Counter-Strike. You commentate Counter-Strike Ironclad, but I have a feeling you're not playing it on a regular basis. Would that be a correct assessment? Because if it is, I would say you're probably right. Like, you're probably 100% right about that. The first game I actually really noticed the difference in when I upgraded to this laptop, which was 144 hertz, and my old one was 60. It
Gap
was
to
Dead or
teammate
Alive.
ahead
Believe
is
it or not. Dead or Alive
8.8
6.
seconds.
It just looked amazing.
They're in 16th. The difference is 10.3 seconds. The time last lap was a 1:37.1.
So they did a 37.1.
The time last lap was a 1
So they're
minute
literally a
38.0.
second quicker, practically. So I gotta try to cut really the difference down. He's going soft, medium. I think like Ilot, Mazepin, and all of them are going soft, medium. And I'm going soft, medium, soft. You know what I mentioned, underfuel or overfueling the car, because I tend to burn a lot of fuel here. But then I said if we get a safety car, it's gonna backfire against me. And then what happened on lap 9? We got a safety car. So now I'm running with 6 additional laps of fuel when I could have undercut a lot of the fuel that I put in the car and not started so heavy. That probably would have given me a little more pace, obviously. Now, I don't know if it would have given me enough for a second, a lap, so I'm not losing time to Giovinazzi here. Remember, he is on the superior tire. But even so, I don't think at the rate we're going, he's going to be within a catchable distance by the end of the race. And that's the problem, because we didn't beat him in the qualifying. And if he beats us in the race and he sets a better lap than us in the race, then he will take a lead in the rivalry going into the final race of the rivalry. And that's what I'm trying to avoid, man. I want to win that rivalry. It's basically like the only goal we have right now, because the car is obviously not competitive in Season 1, so. But we'll see. 21 laps down. 32 to go here.
Our gap to the car in front
We are
is
gaining on the
5.8 seconds.
And we're gaining on ILAT. I don't know why we're in P19 all of a sudden, though. It's because we didn't pit under the safety car? I don't know. Don't tell me we botched the strategy again, but we had to follow Giovinazzi. We didn't really have much of a choice. He's the guy we're racing. So. By the way, Ironclad, if you're still here, how's the GT3 league going, man? The Rapid Drivers Club one. Ironclad, chat, is a much better racer than I am. Although, to be fair, we do race two completely different disciplines. I race Formula 1, he's GT3. We finished 4th in the sprint series. We had a really awful final round, and you won't be soon. Mate, I really got to put time in, like, to learn how to race without assist. Like, I'm still on assist. I was talking with Darn, which I need to do again. But I was talking with Darn, and I did the race around Bahrain. And he put in, I think, 128s or 129s was his fastest lap. And I was in the 130s. And he said, it looks good. When I get my CSDL, I'll be getting Formula 1 2021. Nice. Or CSLDD. Nice. But I was talking with Darn, who is in the European F1 League for AOR. And he said, I'm actually not bad. He says I would just be a lot quicker if I raced without.
So all of our tyre pressure data is reading 0 at the moment. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess it's just a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Okay. That's scary. So we have a sensor that's blown. Interesting. I'm monitoring the engine.
We're trailing our teammate by 4.4 seconds.
Interesting.
Don't panic just yet, but we've seen a problem at our end. We're looking into it.
I think I'm going to blow the engine here. I think the engine's about to blow. I think we might DNF. I think it might be our first DNF of the season.
We can confirm that it's an
Yeah,
issue
I
with our
think.
engine.
I think.
Okay, touch wood. Seems like the fault has resolved itself.
Really? Interesting. That is a scary moment, my friend. We could have very nearly been out of this race. Very, very nearly we were out of this race. Now we can worry about chasing down Latifi and Ilot some more. But yeah, I think you're still going to be quicker there, Ironclad, because you're probably going to race without traction control and anti-lock brakes on. And I was talking with Darn, and he said I would be a lot quicker without assist, which is obviously true with any racer. And I know I've made my share of mistakes, even tonight on this stream, like at some of these corners, but I think if I work on my consistency, I'll be all right. If I work on my consistency and then also...
Okay, gap ahead is 3.9 seconds.
If I actually spend the time to learn to race without assist, I'll probably be okay. I'll probably be there. But it's just learning to race without traction control is fucking difficult, man. Like, anti-lock brakes takes a little while to get used to, but it's not hard. It just takes a little while to get used to. Traction control is actually, like, difficult. Because there's traction control, or there's it's difficult, but then again, like, once you get used to it, then it's difficult. Then you got to do it in the wet, man. That's the other part. Like, racing in the wet, even with all the assist on already, is fucking treacherous. Like, now you're talking about not having any handicaps, no training wheels. I already don't have
dropping
pace.
a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
How are we dropping a second? Yeah, I don't have much. If the F2 race in Hungary and the F2 race in Monaco didn't prove, I particularly do not have pace in wet conditions. I ran that way wide. It's going to be weird because the other thing is, and Chad, this is a heads up more for future content that's coming. After tonight's race, we will be level 4 in the podium pass. And that has about 3 weeks remaining. Which means once we hit level 5, and we've maxed the podium pass, it's time to fire up F1 2012 and kick it old school for a few weeks. Because I still have a career mode in that's beckoning to be finished. And that's actually at Canada, which is round 7 there. This is round 7 in 2021, and that's France. By the way, Ironclad, if you actually do get F1 2021, bro, 2-player career mode. Oh, I overshot the corner because I wasn't paying it. I was fucking checking on chat. I'm a div. 2-player career mode, baby. That shit's a lot of fun, man. But anyway. Well, Chappie, I'll try to, if you're still here, Chappie, I'll try to catch your team this weekend, but I'm working Sunday, all the way up to 12. I won't be home till like 1
Gap
1:30.
to car in front is
It's like 7:30 European
6.0
time.
seconds.
That'll be fun, not gonna lie. It is. You get to do all the research and development as well. And then you can also... You can start on opposing teams and, like, become rivals, and or you can, like, become teammates and try to, like, make a splash in the constructors and stuff like that. But you manage your own contracts. You can either make it so that you're permanently teammates all the seasons, or that everybody manages their own contract. And then when everyone manages their own contract, you basically can, like, start on the same team, but then, like, a season or two in, you wind up on different teams and shit. I'm losing time to both the cars in back and the cars in front. I don't know why. But yeah, last night was the last night of our racing league, so, and that is done until January 5th, so I got nothing in terms of league racing until January, which means streams more often, hello, and a lot more content, which is actually going to put pressure on me to upload because I don't have a ton of storage space on this older laptop. So it's literally going to be, I can record maybe a stream or two and then I have to upload them.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tire grip around now.
I mean, I already have, Jeff. But it also means, by the way...
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
How? It's Schumacher. He's not got the pace, bro. But by the way, because we record... I don't know if you've noticed on this channel, but because we also record the video of the VODs, we upload them to Twitch as well. So you can catch them on YouTube. If you miss them at any time, you can catch them on Twitch. And the nice thing about recording is, I know it's a little bit blocky on your guys' screen. It's not the highest quality on the stream end, but on the recording end, it 100% is as well. It's like 10,000 kbps or something like that, so it should look a lot cleaner for you on the YouTube and on the Twitch. So if you ever miss any content, it's all right there for you. I uploaded the practice runs and the qualifying that we did for this Grand Prix, which was on Tuesday, that stream. That VOD's up on YouTube. I will probably upload that VOD tonight to Twitch as well. And then you can expect the race stream to come. Tonight's stream, I should say, will probably be on YouTube tomorrow night and on Twitch the night after that.
The gap to the car ahead is 4.1 seconds.
It's Giovinazzi. The car ahead is Antonio Giovinazzi. It was 10 seconds. He's pitted. That's why. Giovinazzi's pitted. He's on the mediums. So he is pitted. We're not coming in for another 9 laps. So we got to push. Because remember, we're going to lose the lap time to him, right? So, I mean, the pit time. We're going to lose all that time in the pits to Antonio. And he is pitted, and he is done. I don't think I'm going to catch him. He's on that fresh mediums, man. Colomilot's in the
coming in
pits.
for his stop.
Colomilot has come into the pits. Don't tell me we fucked up the strategy again. I'll be so mad. Russell's in. Norris has come in. Why is Norris all the way back here, man? There's no way we're going to be able to keep Norris at bay, by the way, bro. Raikkonen's pitted. And Norris is just going to absolutely use DRS and eat us the fuck up. That man hungry. So much straight line speed, it's not even fair. Look at that shit. That shit not even fair, bro. I think it was Stu, the announcer, the other day, by the way.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.3 seconds.
In the pits, we're now ahead of Latifi. We gotta try and stay ahead of Russell, man. We got a pit still. That's the thing, man. I think most of them have taken both their pit stops now. I think the strategy's kind of jacked up. I think we fucked it on the strategy again. It's Spain all over again. Spain all over again. We've jacked it all up. Unless they pit one more time. It's possible for some of them, but we jacked this all up. We're not even going to stay ahead of Russell. Even he's closing in. Even he wants these cheeks. He might get him, man. I think he's got me. He's at least going to have DRS down the straight, too. Yep, he's just gonna eat me up. And I can't even contest that as a terrible series of corners. I'm all over the place. That was fucking god awful. I tried to like really close in back behind him to get the slipstream. I didn't realize that the straight was almost out of like done. I didn't realize I was out of track. So I jerked it back to left to avoid slamming into him if he broke early, going into turn one. And then I was just way offline for the fucking second corner because of it. So that was just a really bad mistake. Man, Norris is 12.3 up the road, which means Giovinazzi's even further up the road.
3.1 seconds.
And I still got to take a pit stop, so. unless they're on a 3-stopper, I royally jack this up. And I'm on 50% tire wear. There's no way these tires can make it close to the end. Like I couldn't even cut a pit stop out if I wanted to at this rate. That is rough, bro.
The car behind's tyres are in much better condition than yours.
Yeah, I'm
We'll
aware.
Keep an eye on the times. The gap behind us
Keep it on
is
the times. I'm
3.1
keeping it on the times.
seconds.
It was 10 seconds, bro. It's now 3. Ain't no need to keep it on the times. It's a fucking AlphaTauri behind me, man. It's the same AlphaTauri. I mean, it's not the same AlphaTauri. That was Gasly, but still. Point is, it's the same car that started this Grand Prix in P2, for fuck's sake. I think it was, yeah, Gasly was P2. But almost everybody took penalties, bro. The grid was like way out of sorts, man. How's Jeff gonna wait all the way until Tsunoda's within striking distance and be like, hey, yo, we'll keep an eye on the times, bro? Like, motherfucker, he's beside me. Like, what the fuck? I ran that way too wide. But I just do not have the same level of grip now in the mediums that I did have. Which is the problem I'm suffering from. I just don't have any grip left. So there's nothing I can do to even defend Tsunoda here. He's just gonna have to go. He is gone, man. He is off to the races. I lot behind me, only 4 seconds. And I got 4 laps still till I pit. So, I am not. I'm straight up not having a good time, bro. That's how I feel right now.
Gap to car in front is 2.8
Hey, don't even worry about Tsunoda. Jeff, it's Tsunoda, man. We ain't beating that car. The performance index had us just ahead, I think, of Haas. As Williams improved this weekend. We are now split between the Williams.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Yeah, no kidding, Jeff. How would you know? You ain't got no freaking sensors. But we're actually losing ground on our fucking teammate, man. I don't want to have to fight my teammate, bro. Monaco is our worst showing. It's P20. I think we're on par right now to potentially finish in and around the same area. Unless they have to pit again. I don't know. The safety car might have thrown everything for a loop, but I think what happened is when the safety car came out, they all pitted. And they started on softs and they went on to mediums. And they ran the mediums to like 30, for like 20 laps, 21 laps maybe. And they looked at this final stint and thought, yeah, I could probably get the tires to 23 laps. And they put mediums on again, and now they're just going on one mediums to the end. And I didn't pit under a safety car. I took the track position. Because the rival I wanted to beat stayed out. And I think that was the wrong call. I think we should have pitted with the rest of the field. I just didn't want to be on 2 sets of mediums. I thought the soft would be so much superior around here.
We're approaching the pit window.
But
You'll be on the softs.
the mediums are so worn that all the advantage I would have had in this final stint, I think is gone.
The car behind's catching you at a rate of about
Hey, the
2
car behind
seconds
is
a lap.
in my mirror, bro. He's half a second back from me. I ain't gotta worry about the car behind. It's fucking Nicholas Latifi. We can't compete with those tires, man. The problem is, at the end of the day, it's my bitch ass that's got to go back to the garage and tell Jeff he was right. I don't want to do that. Oh, I just fucked up our teammate, bro. Nah, we can't have that. I just fucked up our teammate, bro. That's Latifi. That's Ilot. Get him, Cullum. Get him. Come on, Cullum. Get him. So the call was definitely pit under safety car. We didn't, and we got punished for it. We're only ahead now of the two Haas drivers. Oh, sorry. I'm also driving like complete ass. It's fine. I know I need to be better at this track. But the tire wear icon has appeared. I'm at 64 in the front left. I would say I'm looking forward to this weekend, but I got to work Sunday. So I don't really have much of a weekend, period.
In this lap, push now.
The problem is I might actually be like a lap down by the time I come out of the pits. I might have to deal with the blues. I really don't want to, but I feel like Hamilton is probably only like 20 seconds off my back.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
I didn't mean to hit that.
P19, you have P19. Callum ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 3.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. Schumacher is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 11.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Your pit window is open. Pit window is open. 15 laps still remaining.
I want to know the gap to the leader, man. Jeff, that's the only piece of information Jeff didn't give me is the gap to the leader. Which means he's probably at least a minute up on me. Yeah, he's actually the car directly behind me. So, car behind me is Hamilton. He is also pitting. Interesting. Hamilton in the pits. The Ferrari is going to take first. We're going to be a lap down. That's Schumacher that's going to pass us. Mazepin is still miles back from us, but he might catch us. Hold the clutch.
Complete, go now.
2.4, decent pit stop. That's Bottas.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Mazepin is right behind us. Now, we're on the softs. This is our time now. Schumacher is only 12 ahead. Latifi's fucking 28 seconds ahead though, practically. Like, unless Latifi pits, we are not catching him.
Blue flag.
Come on. I think in Monaco, by the way. I think we got lapped by everybody but like 5 or 6 cars. It was bad. Monaco was bad, bro. Monaco was just not a race worth remembering. Tires are cutting into Schumacher.
Our gap to the car in front is
Latifi is
11.3 seconds.
Sorry, that's the problem. Oh, it's Ilott now. Latifi has passed our teammate, Cullum Ilott. All right, Verstappen goes quickest. That's a 132.
Our best lap so far is a 1:37.8. They're in 13th. The time last lap was a 1:37.0.
So we don't have the fastest lap because they're doing 37.0s. We're doing 37.8s. Like, oh. So we're putting time between us and Schumacher, or sorry, us and Mazepin. We're catching Schumacher. We are catching Latifi, but it's a much slower rate. I'm sorry, we are catching Ilott, but it's a much slower rate. And really, we would need him to pit. And I don't think we're going to get that pit stop, bro. I think he's good.
Schumacher just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, gap ahead is 9.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:39.4.
Oh, we just did a 36.8, so that could. The question is, what's Giovinazzi's best time? His best time is a 36.4. That's his best time. So we got to find a way to beat a 36.4. Oh no, his best time. I'm sorry. Did I see a 36.1 down there? Is that what I saw? Did I see a 36.1? Yeah, his best time's a 36.1 on fucking medium tires, man. And we just did our best on a 36.8, so we gotta find
The car behind is dropping back. We're
8
seeing a
tenths
gap
of a lap,
form.
really. I just completely missed that turn. I'll just take that warning all day. So I'm going to save up my ERS for the next 2-3 laps. I'm going to try to go for one very quick lap.
Gap to car in front is 8.2 seconds.
I think we can catch Schumacher. But I think that's all we're going to get here. Definitely not getting Nyla. He's still 27 seconds up the road. He would have to pit. Like, Nyla would have to pit in order for us to be able to have a go.
Gap to teammate ahead is 27.1 seconds.
$12 laps to go, right? No, 10 laps to go. We might not catch Schumacher because the softs are going to really fall off towards the end of the race. You see, I'm already on 20% for that front left, so. It's not going to be a fantastic result for us. We're going to look back at this and there's going to be opportunity lost. To pit under the safety car, certainly, and then, I mean, that's really the big one. We weren't really going to have the pace all weekend, but I mean, we're struggling to fight on the P20 here. And I would have thought that the car would have had a little bit more pace, especially after qualifying and practice, man. Free practice looked good. Okay, yes, we didn't have a great qualifying. We put in a really good lap. And even though we put in that lap, like, we only qualified P18, but you thought, you know what? That's qualifying pace. We can have a better race pace. You never know. The goal was to at least improve a position, overtake Giovinazzi for P16 on track. He's up at P14. And we are sitting down here probably coming home in P20. And a lot of it was that decision not to pit under the safety car, which I do regret. That was a absolutely terrible decision. By the way, let me check on one thing. No, I don't want that. No, what the heck? No, we're good. Sorry. So, Yeah, not the best of decisions for myself. Again, I understand the car's not competitive. It's season 1, but we got 4 points. And this is only race 7. So the fact that we got 4 points, 2 points in each of the last 2 races,
The gap to the car ahead is 9.3
has made me think we
seconds.
can really potentially get something out of this season and maybe beat the rivalry with Giovinazzi. But he is going to score 4 points in the rivalry. We're going to score I think 2. Something like that. Or he'll score 3 and we'll score 1, something like that. But he is going to have the lead in our rivalry going into the final weekend. Which sucks, but we're gonna have the final race of the rivalry. We'll have to try and get him back. He'll have the lead by a single point, so in the rivalry. So it'll be one of those things where if we out qualify him right away, we're on level terms. We're back to losing time to Schumacher now, so we are not in a state where we can hunt him down. 8 laps to go. Tires starting to show some wear. Yeah, I think it's a race to forget here in France. I think the next one's Silverstone. So I don't know if I'm going to be that competitive at a track like Silverstone as well. We're going to go on our push lap. We're going on the push lap. We're trying to get a better time than what we got. Starting off red in Sector 1 is not the way. But hopefully that's a green Sector 2.
Our gap to the car in front is
It is
9.3 seconds.
And we should be done a good push lap. Let's hope. Let's see if it's any quicker than anything we've done so far. No, it's not. It's a 137.0. It's still 2/10 off our best. So we are we're out here struggling, Chief. I was trying to see if I could pip Giovinazzi to the fastest lap between the two of us, because then it means I would get the point. But that Alfa Romeo just too damn quick, man. Take the esports line. 6 laps to go. Oh, I mean, the tires still feel better than anything the mediums had, but even then, look at the wear. I mean, it's significant. I have definitely lost grip. So we're gonna have to console ourselves here with
Okay,
P20.
gap ahead is 9.8 seconds.
P20 is looking like our final finishing position. Not that it hasn't for the past like 10 laps. Really, ever since we came out of the pits. Almost lost the rear end there.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
No issues with tire wear. Jeff, what's that? We'll replace the MGUH after this race. So obviously it's getting quite worn. We cut into Latifi, I think, a bit, because I think that gap was 26. It's now 19. But the gap to Schumacher is increased. Because it started at 9. We got it down to 8. Now it's at 11. And the only reason we're really cutting time down on Ilat / Latifi is because those two are fighting. I got 3 cars who are going to give me a blue flag right behind me. So I have to be careful of that.
Blue flag, blue flag.
I'm trying to stay close enough to get the DRS off him. That ain't gonna happen. 4 laps to go. We had to let 3 by on a blue flag. Safe to say we slow as fuck. But unlike Monaco, where it was just a frustrating, difficult track, we didn't have that many frustrations here. We just are not quick enough, man. The car is just not a good enough car. So we're gonna start lap 51. The leader's on 52.
Gap to car in front is
So really, we only have 2 laps
seconds.
left.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
That's because I had the blue flags, Jeff. Can't do nothing about them blue flags, man. This, I believe, is our penultimate lap. Ooh, I just cut everything, bro. That is, I missed the braking zone on everything. So it's frustrating, man. I've actually finished on track behind one of the Haas's. That's awful. Although I do really like Mick Schumacher. I actually think real life Mick Schumacher's got a lot of class, like an unbelievable amount of class. I'm a big Mick Schumacher fan, man. I think he's done all right for Haas. I just think the car's not competitive. I mean, it's obvious, but I actually think he's not a bad driver. Like, I think you take all the people who came up from Formula 2 and who will come up from Formula 2, like Juan Yujo will probably come up. Although I'm interested to see if Piastri comes up. I think he's good enough. But I think if you look at all the people who's come up, Tsunoda, Mazepin, Schumacher, I think of the three, I think Mick Schumacher's probably the best racer of the three. Oh, I think Tsunoda's a decent racer, but I just think he can't keep the car. He just can't keep it clean enough, man. Charles Leclerc wins in his neighboring country of France here at Paul Ricard. We are going to finish a measly, a whimperingly, a flaccidly P20.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Driver of the day goes to Sergio Perez.
The issue seems to be fixed, but we will keep monitoring it our end.
Great effort there from Ferrari to
Ferrari
take the
get a
victory
race
today.
win this season. Look at that. But I think he
Anthony,
qualified
tell me,
up
what
towards
was
the
it
top.
that
I'm
helped
not
them
100%
achieve this
sure.
success?
Well, they played
Perez
the
is there in
to
second.
absolute perfection.
Looks like
There's so many factors
Norris
to worry
is gonna
about
finish
once the race
third.
is neutralized. I mean, do you pit for fresh rubber?
It was a jumbled
Do you
up
have the
grid,
space behind you?
but
How
we'll
much
go over
fuel
the
can you
results
save?
very shortly.
If you answer all of those questions correctly, you'll have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened today.
Not a great race from us.
Looking at the podium, you can see that
No,
red
it's
suit
Ricciardo.
familiar to fans across
So
the globe.
Ricciardo
A
damaged
world-class
his
win
wing
for a world-class
and
team.
had to pit
Ferrari do
on
it
lap
again.
1 or 2, and he recovers from that. How did he not get driver of the day? He was P21 or 22 after the pit stop to repair his wing, and he finishes on the podium, bro. Like, that's got to be worth driver of the day. Podium pass. No bonus points because we absolutely suck. But that is prestige level 4. And we got one more to go. Let's take a
Let's
look.
have a look then at the driver's standings. A result that will make Sergio Perez happy as he pushes his championship lead out even further. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, there was a lot of incredible driving out there today, Crofty, but if I had to pick someone, it's got to be Sergio Perez. Fantastic driving.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
So, Ricciardo damages his wing, has to pit on lap 3. He started P15 on the grid because of a grid penalty, and he finishes 3rd. Wow. All right, let's go through it. Stroll DNF'd. He blew the engine on lap, 8, I think it was, or 9, something like that. He blew his engine. Actually, I can go to the race director and see. It was 8. It was lap 8. He blew his engine lap 8. He couldn't get it off the road. He was kind of sitting towards the apex of turn 1. That prompted the safety car that we got. Mazepin drops a position at 21. We lose 2 from 18th to 20th. Mick Schumacher improves 3 from bottom to 19th. Nicholas Latifi up 1 to 18th. From 19th, our teammate jumped 4 to 17th. George Russell is down from P8 to P16. Yuki Tsunoda finishing 15th after starting 9th. Kimi Räikkönen started 6th because of all the grid penalties drivers took, and there were quite a lot of them, as you'll find out, but he drops to P14. Giovinazzi jumps 4th to 13th from 17th. Esteban Ocon in the Alpine finishes where he started. Sebastian Vettel from 3rd drops out of the points. Fernando Alonso drops 3 to 10th, picking up the last point. Lando Norris in the McLaren will improve 5 from 14th to get into the points. Lewis Hamilton starting 10th with a grid penalty is going to finish 8th. Bottas started 13th with a grid penalty. He finished 7th. Verstappen took a grid penalty to start 11th. He finished 6th. Carlos Sainz drops a position from 4th to 5th. Pierre Gasly, who got the other spot on the front row, drops from there to 4th out of the podium. Daniel Ricciardo, despite having to pit on lap 3 to repair the wing and starting in P15, comes out on the podium. Sergio Perez from P16 drives up to 2nd, and Charles Leclerc leads from lights to flag for the win. Drivers' Championship, Mazepin 22nd still, Latifi 21st, Ilott 20th, Schumacher 19th, Russell 18th, Giovinazzi in 17th. Those are all the drivers yet to score points. That hasn't changed. Those positions haven't changed. Kimi Räikkönen is still 16th. Esteban Ocon now drops behind Sebastian Vettel on countback, all of which Vettel, Ocon, and Räikkönen have a single point. Stroll with the DNF is not guaranteed any more points. He will remain behind us in P13. We remain in P12. Alonso picking up a point will tie Tsunoda, won 16 points, but Tsunoda's ahead in 10th on countback. 36 points for Pierre Gasly is good enough for 9th, but that is 8 back from Carlos Sainz, who has dropped to 8th place after Daniel Ricciardo's podium pushes him a point ahead of him, 145 in 7th. Lando Norris will, despite the single point, will drop to 6th position behind the race winner Charles Leclerc, who brings his Ferrari up to 5th in the World Championship standings, 18 points ahead of his British rival. Valtteri Bottas is up on to 94 points. He remains in 4th position, while Max Verstappen is now on 101, remaining in 3rd. Just 2 up from him is Lewis Hamilton on 103. He is in 2nd position in the championship. And Sergio Perez extends his lead at the top with his 2nd place finish. It is now 16 points ahead of the 7-time world champion. In the constructors standings, Haas and Williams remain 11th and 10th. They're the only constructors yet to score. Alfa Romeo remain with just a single point in 9th, and Aston Martin do not improve their position this weekend. They'll remain on 3 points in 8th, just a single point behind us in 7th. We also didn't score points this weekend. Alpine, 17 points now, following Alonso's points finish. They move 13 clear of us. They're in 6th, but they are a long ways back from AlphaTauri, who are 35 ahead with 52 points in 5th. Then a good 49 points ahead of them are McLaren in 4th place, who's actually dropped a position despite Ricciardo's podium because of Charles Leclerc's win, who jump up to 3rd. They're on 17 ahead of their longest road rival McLaren. Mercedes are on 197 points. That is what, 89? No, 79. 79 clear of the Ferrari on 197, and only 23 back of Red Bull at the top. So that is your standings through 7 rounds of the championship. Let's go to the post-race screen rivalry breakdown. He gets 4 points. We get 2. He now leads the rivalry. Not where we wanted to be, but it's where we are. Team Acclaim is almost 10. We're trying to get it to 10. When we get it to 10, we get another sponsor. That's certainly going to help things. I didn't get any sponsor money from the sponsors. Oh, out qualifier arrival. Apparently we did that. I don't know how, but apparently we did that. 60K from the base payout for the race. That improves us to 1.07 million, which is really nothing. Really, anything below kind of 5 million isn't anything to shake a stick at, really. So we have to be careful what we spend because we want to improve the facilities to be able to research more. But as the energy store sells, oh, and the game has crashed. Would you look at that? The game has just straight up crashed on me. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll do all that fancy shit. We'll do all of that fancy stuff, like the factory and all that stuff, the developments and everything. Um, we'll do all of that next time. So bit of a sudden end to the stream, sure, but we'll pick it up next time on the factory screen, and we'll run you through the weekly events. That will probably be Saturday, I want to say. Could be Saturday. It depends on how tired we feel when we get home tomorrow. Because if we do stream tomorrow, it will be the F2 career, and that will be in Spa. We're in Spa for the F2 career, and then after the F2 career, obviously we'll come back to Woof's Angels. But I have a feeling that once we do the F2 career and we do the race weekend for Woof's Angels, which I think will be, let's see, we just finished, what did we just finish? Paul Ricard? I think it's Silverstone. So I think once we do the once we do the Spa race in F2 and the Silverstone race for Woof's Angels, I think we've maxed the podium pass, and we'll probably kick it back over to F1 2012. So definitely look forward to that. Again, probably streaming tomorrow. It depends. I mean, unless I'm absolutely shattered when I get home, we'll be streaming tomorrow, which is a possibility. I could be dead tired. This week has been pretty crazy. But until then, yeah, thank you so much, everybody watching. Big thanks, Ironclad Relic, for coming by. Great to see you again. Big thanks to Chappie Lux as well for stopping by and talking up basketball and football, of course. Big thanks to him. Big thanks to Fipo, the absolute legend, stopping by as well. Great to see him before he went off to bed. So big thanks to everybody that stopped by. And we will see you probably back here tomorrow night, if not definitely Saturday. Until then, take care.